Franklin Marshall's women's lacrosse team took on Gettysburg Sunday, seeking its first Centennial Conference championship since 2011 and its 12th overall. It marked the 12th time the Bullets and Diplomats have played for the CC crown. F&M jumped on the board first when Brittney Jorgenson buried a pass from Grace Saliba a little over a minute into the game. Saliba rolled around the right side of the net and found Jorgenson out in front for the early score. Gettysburg answered with two straight and went up 2-1, first connecting on this free position attempt at 26:50, before following this drive through traffic on the right side just 2 minutes later. Saliba struck unassisted at 23:34 and tied the game at 2-2, working around a Gettysburg defender on the left side and landing this shot. Mandy Buell countered for the Bullets with a score at 21:05, taking this pass from Maggie Connolly out in front and putting Gettysburg back up a point. The Diplomats responded with two unanswered scores and took a 4-3 edge into the break. Megan Kelly picked up the first goal with an unassisted tally after making this strong drive to the net, before Anastasia Merger found Saliba cutting across the Bullets keeper at 4:58 for her second goal of the game and sending F&M into the break with a 4-3 advantage. We pick up action in the second half, just 2 minutes into play, when Saliba sets up behind the net and finds Jorgenson cutting out in front to extend the lead to 2. Under a minute later, the Diplomats continue to tack on, as Megan Kelly takes the ball down the field, before finding Gabby Frank to give F&M its largest lead of the game at 6-3. Gettysburg came storming back, locating the back of the net with this unassisted attempt at 27:03, and pulling within 1 in 19:48, with this shot by Katie Landry. The Bullets collected the ensuing draw control and marched their way down the field, as Gettysburg's Bridget Kenny drives hard at the net and ties the game in dramatic fashion at 6-6. Both teams saw opportunities over the next 17 minutes of action, but neither could capitalize. However, with just 2:25 remaining in the game, Gabby Frank hauls in a loose ball behind the net, hits Grace Saliba on the right side, who connects with Jorgenson for the third time in the contest. A goal by Frank in the closing seconds put the game out of reach for good, as the Diplomats held on for their 6th Centennial Conference title and avenging an earlier loss to the Bullets last week to break Gettysburg's 6-game winning streak over F&M. Senior Brittney Jorgenson was named the tournament's most valuable player at the conclusion of the game. F&M improved to 17-2 and earned the conference's automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, receiving a first-round bye and taking on the winner of Rhodes or Meredith this Sunday at Tiles Field, beginning at 2 p.m.
7 girls to come back on this field today as seniors and beat them on their field. That's all hard, and that's what we're all about.